Well, today we're giving you the opportunity to answer the question, should you be your own bank? And in this video, we will cover one of the best kept secret and how can you be your own bank and what questions most people ask about this concept. So thanks for joining. My name is Genese Smith and I'm a dream builder and transformational life coach. And I love to help individuals build their dreams and step out in confidence, especially after a challenging time in their life. I just want to welcome you to another video in our series, Financial Dream Building. And if this is your first time here and you want to learn more on financial dream building, start now by subscribing, clicking the bell so that you don't miss anything. And if you have any comments, just leave them in the comments below to help other people that might watch this video and find it helpful. I have Glen with me today. Welcome, Glen.
Thank you, Genese. Great to be back here with you.
Yes, and Glen is a financial advisor and an authorized infinite banking practitioner. And he has been offering some very practical and helpful tips in our series on financial dream building. So if you've missed those videos, you can go ahead and just check them out in the Financial Dream Building playlist. All right. And Glen, I realized that November is actually Financial Literacy Month, right?
Yes.
Yes. And I mean, we have been doing our part every week, pretty much, just to bring some financial literacy so that people can actually make good and informed decisions. So we're talking about the biggest kept secret. And we know that ignorance can be blissful, right? And I know that there are persons out there who know about this already, but yet there's still a large population still not aware. And I've been hearing about this infinite banking lately. Why has it been one of the best kept secret, Glen? Like, what is it? Where did it come from? How did it originate? Tell me.
Well, thanks, Genese. Thanks for the intro. Infinite banking originated in the US by a gentleman called R. Nelson Nash. And he wrote this book, Becoming Your Own Banker. And started in the US. It's a process he discovered in the 80s and went on tour, making sure he went across the US and across Canada to educate people on just the power of that, of becoming your own banker.
Perfect. So you've answered that question, but the next question people want to ask, how can they be their own bank? Like they're interested. So how can they do this? What do they do?
Good question. Very good question. Well, you know what? That's when you get in touch with someone like myself who's an authorized infinite banking practitioner. Well, what's this authorized? Well, we went through a course of study based on our Nelson Nash system, and went through a course of study, a course of about a year. Did some learning, a lot of learning, but I just soaked it up like a sponge because I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this, right? And went through some mentorship, learned how to set things up properly, right? Because you need to be able to set this up properly, which is why we say authorized practitioner. Use an authorized practitioner to get this done properly, right? So we help our clients, we sit down, we find out what is it they'd like to get done. We show them how they can do it. And of course, it's an ongoing process. It's not a set it and forget it. It's this is how we get this going. Now, here's how we use it. So we're talking two different things. We're talking the tool, and then we're talking the process, right? Because infinite banking concept is a process and a concept, not an actual physical tool. But we do need the base tool of a properly structured whole life insurance policy to do that.
Perfect. And I'm hearing you talking and I have so many questions. So one of my questions, you're talking about authorized infinite banking practitioner. How many are there in Canada right now?
Great question, Genese. So while this has been in the US for a long time, Canada is less than a decade. And right now, across this big country of ours, there's less than 50 authorized practitioners. Less than 50. I'm lucky enough to be one of them.
Well, that's good. And another thing that caught my attention was when you talk about process. And I've heard that before, someone says infinite banking is a process and not a product or a platform. So they say it's more about mindset. Do you want to probably elaborate a little bit more on that for me, Glen?
Of course, definitely. The mindset is, here's the thing. We have to realize and recognize one thing. the wealthy think different than most people do. That is why they become and stay wealthy, right? So it is definitely a mindset. One of the things the wealthy does is the wealthy retains control of their capital. They'll use cash, and particularly mostly, we always hear about using other people's money. The wealthy are very good at that, right? They use other people's money and they do that, they control their own capital. So they get access to other people's money by holding on to their capital. That is the key to attaining wealth. And that is the key to using the infinite banking concept. And what we do, coaches like myself, we help you get established and we show you how to do this consistently. Right?
Okay. And that's nice. And I know you've probably answered this question I'm going to ask at some point or the other, but sometimes people want to hear it. So my question is, why would someone do this?
Well, you know what? There's a yearn for control, for having more control, right? And I'll use an example. You know, there are those who say, you know what? I don't care about all that. I'm just going to save my money, buy things that I need, and then just save and buy again. Well, you can do that. Fantastic. You will never get into debt that way. However, recognize that everybody, and I keep saying this, is dealing with interest. You're either giving it up by using your own capital, or you're getting somebody else's capital and paying it to them.
Okay.
Mindset is key, right? The mindset is key.
Yeah. And is there more that you need to touch on for persons who don't really understand how does this actually work?
Now, again, it's going to take a little bit of time, and we don't have enough time for that right now. What I just wanted to talk about was, you know, that the concept is here. It is definitely running in Canada. There are about 50 of us, well, less than 50 of us who are authorized to do so. So we're keeping quite busy. But
Right.
if you want more information, definitely reach out. You can reach out. My contact will be in the description. Glen Griffiths, Griffiths Insurance Financial Services. I'm easy to find, and we can definitely sit down and go more in depth. I'm with a group. If you can see in the back there behind me, it says IB Canada group. So there's a group of us, a network across Canada, and we've got a masterclass that's already pre-recorded, as well as some important question and answers that's already recorded. We love getting our curious clients to start off there, because there's a lot of information there, and then they will have some questions after that. We build on it, and then we can set up a one-to-one and just go a little bit further in depth, give them some more information. But that's got a great base of information that's available to them.
Wonderful. And you know, I think you've just pretty much piqued their interest, and it's a very interesting concept, and I'm sure persons would like to know more about this. So if you want to know more about infinite banking, just remember, Glen's information is in the description below. Contact him. And, you know, he mentioned about properly structure. All of that is important. But don't forget, if this is something that you're interested in, you need to use an authorized infinite banking practitioner. So if you're interested in this and you don't know anyone already, feel free just to check the description below, contact Glen, and he will be willing to meet with you and get you some more information, because I'm sure you want to learn more about really how does this actually work. All right. And we're so grateful you could join us today. And we will be doing Financial Dream Building every single week. So feel free to join us, leave your comments below. And this is all for today. We're just giving you a teaser, and we are always listening out for comments and always listening out for you to contact us. So we're going to say this is it for now, and we will see you next time. All right.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. And you know what? Everybody is going to be using banking for how long? The rest of your life.
Absolutely.
If you want to find out how to do that as efficiently as possible, let's chat. All right.
Perfect.
Have a great evening, and we're going to keep giving you some more information for Financial Literacy Month. All right. So take care. Thank you.
Okay, take care. Bye.